T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
The following program is rated TVMA for language. We want everyone to be able to enjoy the program, but sometimes things happen, and we may say things that may be offensive to some or non-conducive to others. So in other words, shit happens. Oops.
Niggas coming.
Oh, he's sipping.
This is the only way y'all getting me through the show. Let me tell you right now, because without that, this ain't happening. Welcome y'all to another all-new episode of Blerds N The Hood. Yes, for everyone who is checking, everyone who's going to ask in the neighborhood who are with us right now, we are live. Okay? We are live. I am your resident supervillain, MrJayWashington.
And I'm the SwaggyBlerd, Winston A. Marshall.
Thank you to everyone who is here live. Thank you to everybody who's maybe watching on the replay, everybody who may be listening on Spotify, which, by the way, if you've noticed, like I say all the time, the Spotify episodes are populating. I'm doing that, but I kind of fucked up. I put up all of the March episodes and then put none of the February's up. So now we got to do February. It is what it is. It happens. But if you're watching live, thank you to everyone who watched on Sunday to watch the roast of Matt Thomas. For some god unknown reason. Oh, that's because the neighborhood paid to make that happen. We wouldn't have done it.
And you telling me you didn't have a good time doing that shit, Negro?
I had a fun time doing it. I'll admit. I had a blast doing it. So again, if you've watched it live, if you saw it, you can. If not, by the end of this episode, it is going to be only available on the Blerds N The Hood Patreon, which you need to join right now. That's speaking to everybody that's joined the Patreon. Thank you. Everyone who's recently subscribed, thank you. If you're watching us over on Twitch, thank you. You can go ahead if you get if you have Prime, an Amazon Prime account, you can sub for free for 1 month with Prime over on Twitch. That is that everything?
That should be pretty much everything. I'm just gonna give a quick shout out, just looking at the Streamlabs. To Abernathy Raw, who the last live show we did used that Prime sub. Thank you for that. And then we have 2 new subscribers here on YouTube, Christopher Scott and Ned Grayson. Thank you for joining this insanity, for joining the block parties, man. We appreciate it. But yeah, that's everything. If you noticed, we did a little update to the top part here, so there you can see it. If you need to see where it is, streamlabs.com/blerdsndahood/tip. It is right there spelled out for you, above J. Streamlabs.com/blerdsndahood/tip, or the Patreon right above me, patreon.com/blerdsndahood. Sitting right there, patreon.com/blerdsndahood. It is right there. So check all of that out for all of that information. Yeah. So
all right, with that being said, let's do this. Get this out the way. Mr. Winston A. Marshall.
My nigga.
A nigga moment.
Man. Nigga. My nigga.
What you been doing?
Again, to the white people who just joined us for the first time, I'm sorry. I mean, I know there's probably a whole bunch of people.
I'm not. You did a whole disclaimer that is read before every show.
Yeah, but people may not see the disclaimer by the time it. You know what? Go ahead, do what you do.
But it's at the beginning of the show. There is a disclaimer that this is rated TVMA for language. I could probably do the whole thing from memory, but I would need a second to let my brain recalibrate. But then before we actually play the opening theme, we have Riley coming in going, "Niggas coming." So it is what it is. All that being said, I am okay. I am dealing still with the family stuff that's going on, but it is moving. I am grateful I want to give a shout out already to my co-host and then friend of the show, Kasra, and my buddy Brandon, who are going to be helping me out with this situation in a couple days. The fact that I can call my brothers and lean on them immediately, and they, without hesitation, it was like, all right, let me check my schedule. Let me clear some shit. I got you. That is huge. And I think one of the things that a lot of people can kind of forget in this day and age is that when you truly have ride or dies like that, that they will be there. You just have to pick up the phone and call. If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far, that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just, as I am dealing with that, still trying to work, I'm excited that I'm doing Shakespeare, summer Shakespeare yet again this year. And that just started. So as those rehearsals start tomorrow, you know, a lot on my plate. I am just grateful to know that I have the support that I do. So I may be tired. I may be grouchy. I may want to just go take a 24-hour nap, AKA a mini coma. But I'm just grateful. I really am. And I want to say that. And I want to look Jay pseudo in the face when I say that. I am grateful to you, man. So thank you. But the one upside, all of this phase of what's going on should be done with come next week. And then for 4th of July, my annual vacation to Palm Springs is happening. So I get a couple days to do a full reset, get my mind right, get back at this shit, man. So yeah, that is what's going on with me. Now I need to ask you, MrJayWashington.
Nigga.
A nigga moment.
My nigga.
What you been doing?
Trying to maintain. I'll say that. Things have been up and down on my end as well, but I'm not going to crash out over it because there would be no point of crashing out. To respond to your statement, first and foremost, man, it's all right. I'm here. You got me. I'm one of those people where when I say, if you need me, I'm there, unless it's an extenuating circumstance, I'll be there. So that's that. You got me. I'm exhausted as fuck. If you wonder why I was downing a monster, Jesus Christ.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
If you were wondering why I was drinking this energy drink all the way down.
There you go. There's
the wording. There's the wording. I am tired. I worked out with Winston yesterday, and here's the thing. Winston learned a lot hitting the gym with me yesterday.
I'm gonna go ahead and just pull myself back in here because I forgot to mention that in my what I've been doing, because I gotta be honest with you, it was actually pretty fun to work out with you, man. Mm-hmm. Jay essentially just did my workout, but with his weight, like what he slangs, pause, what he lifts, what he lifts. And the only thing that was funnier about it is Jay shows up in a t-shirt and his tights and a bag, and he goes, I need 5 minutes. I said, oh, okay. And he disappeared in the locker room. This nigga came back out like he was doing his own wrestling entrance promo, had the hoodie up, had an outfit change with the hoodie up, had the headphones on. And I watched niggas look at him and just go, as he like walked over, I was like, bro, do you understand the number of dudes that are in here that are questioning their fucking life right now? And the only thing funnier is the fact that I was like, okay, so we're going to do incline bench press. We're going to do regular bench press, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, all right, bet. So we're going to switch off. And he was like, all right, I just started seeing him put on plates. And I was like, how many of those you need? He's like, I need 3 on each side. I said, nigga, you doing what? And he goes, yeah, that's the warm up. I said, that's a what? And then I fucking filmed this nigga do it. And again, if you've seen gym videos where they have the camera like steady and you see someone in the background go, I saw multiple dudes watch this motherfucker be like, this is my warm up, and go, what the fuck? I know your ego big than a motherfucker off that shit, bro. But this nigga,
because I'm used to it. I'm used to just lifting. Like, go ahead.
His warm up was 315 on incline, not on regular bench, bitches. incline. If you do any sort of weightlifting, you know that you're taking a solid probably 50 pounds-ish off whatever you're doing on a regular bench. And this nigga's doing this on the incline. Fucking monster.
Hey man, listen. So this is what happens. I've had a lot of stress over the past couple of years. And to find a way to positively release said stress on top of therapy, which I have every other Friday, which I go to religiously, I go to the gym. Now, we are now at a point with my therapist who is like, hey, you going to the gym after the workout, after therapy? Yes. She's like, are you going just to lift normally or to let out frustrations? Because my therapist has also said, why? When I told her how much I lift, she goes, why? Like, she was just like, that's crazy. So here's the best part. So I warmed up with 315 on the incline. And then we switched. Winston went to incline. I went to the bench. So then I put 315 on the bench. And I just was like, all right, well, we're going to do this. And then I was like, I need some more weight. And Winston was like, what?
How much more?
So then I got 365 on here. And I'm just repping 365. So then I was like, I'm going to go up again. Nigga, why? So I'm repping 385. I'm like, all right, what you want to do next?
And then as he finishes, I was like, bro, the bar is bending. The bar is fucking bending. He goes, I know.
I'm like, put it back. In the bar, I know. Because when you lift anything over 315, it won't snap. If you put way too much on, it'll snap for sure. But it bends, and so you have to push with gravity to get it back up. So I did that, and then we did a bunch of other workouts. And then here's the best part of what happened, y'all. We played a game called What's in My Headphones? Well, I'm lifting weights, looking tough, mean, everything aggressive as shit, until I showed Winston what was in my headphones. I bet you $52 in the neighborhood. Can't nobody guess what was in my goddamn headphones at the moment.
I would love for y'all to take a guess because I was not ready for that.
For record, no. See, listen, I mean, I could use some great vagina, but that ain't why I'm lifting like this. It's just I like to lift. You know, the vagina deficit. Hey, I realized I've scared a couple women because they was like, I don't know if I could fuck you because you look like you put me through a mattress. I'm like, ma'am, that's what Posturepedics are for. But anyway,
I mean, to that point, I even said to him while I was lifted, I was like, what's so funny, as both of us haven't been like big boys, haven't been fat boys for however amount of time and shit like that. Jay has gotten so in shape despite anything else the fuck going on. It's one of those things where it's like, he told me a story. He's like, you know how many shows women come up to me and it's like, I wasn't sure if you were really that funny and that big in person. While grabbing the shoulder, like, hey, you're really funny. Like,
let me tell it better to give you a understand. I know what he's saying. So I'll do so many shows all over the place. I'm blessed. For those who don't know, stand-up comedian, been doing it 17 years. It never fails. After this show, it will be at least one woman, and 9 times out of 10, she's married. What she's going to do is walk up to me and go, oh my God, you were so funny. Here's why she's grabbing and squeezing, because she thinks whatever jacket or whatever I have on is padded, and it's not me. And so when she goes, oh shit, because if you go back a couple of weeks ago, I went with Winston and Christian to the Sparks game for their Pride night. I was like, fuck it, I've never been to a Sparks game. It was a fun night. I wore a jean jacket, which I probably shouldn't have worn. But Winston was like, why the fuck do you have layers on? I was like, there's a reason. There's a reason. So then I took the jacket off, and Winston's like, what the fuck? He's like, So what I'm saying is,
it's one of those things that the only people that would give Jay a run for his money at this point is the people that like go in for Mr. Universe. And that's just because they really have no lives. That's their entire life. That's
their whole thing.
So that they're in a whole different category. But other than that, you know, they're just, you know.
So there've been guesses?
There's been guesses. So before we get to the guesses, I just want to acknowledge this really quick. Page 79 says, hey guys, off topic. I took my cats to the vet, and the vet assistant said under her breath that I was a terrorist lover because I'm married to a Pakistani. I hope that vet tech gets rabies after your cat is fair, is fine, and is sitting there dying of thirst. They can go fuck themselves.
Listen, I understand there are a variety of conflicts all over the world that which I am not fully privy to. I think that's the best way to describe it.
Mm,
I don't know all of the ins and outs of things,
mm.
but the level of and the way people think like that, the problem is they don't see themselves as being racist.
No.
That's the weird part to me.
Yeah.
Like you think just saying that was it's fucked up all around. So, but that's all I want to say.
No, I agree. But we just wanted to acknowledge that I'm very, very sorry that happened, but fuck them. So here's some of the guesses, Jay. Princess Doll, Kelly Clarkson.
No.
Okay. L Boogie, Frozen's Let It Go.
No.
Okay. How about All the Single Ladies?
No, not this time.
No. Okay. Kylie Minogue.
Minogue. Wow.
Minogue.
Yes. She was old, yeah. But no.
Okay. Blackpink's Jump.
No.
Okay. Kill Switch.
No.
Okay. The Care Bears theme song.
No, not this time.
Okay. Journey's Don't Stop Believing. That's probably the widest thing you could lift to.
It is. Or you could do Jukebox Hero by Foreigner. But no.
Okay. What about Big Frida? Gotta back the tile. Gotta lift it, Jay. Gotta lift the shit. Gotta lift it, Jay.
No Big Frida though. No Big Frida.
I feel like you would know Big Frida because I feel like you always like I know everybody. I figure you would know Big Frida.
No, I don't know Big Frida. Fortunately, I don't know. I've never met Big Frida.
Okay. What about death metal and Japanese death metal?
So, wasn't this time? Hear me out.
Is this an almost?
Hear me out. There is a group from Germany called Demure Borgia, and they have a song, and it is the most demonic shit ever. Now, here's the only reason I know it. There is an independent pro wrestler by the name of Delirious. He is now the head trainer over at Ring of Honor. It was Delirious's entrance music for years, and being a pro wrestler on the road, hearing it started going in my workout playlist, but that's not the song.
That's not the song. Okay. What about movies, soundtracks, and scores? So if you're training for the Schmodown. Espresso or Please, 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 Sabrina Carpenter?
No.
Bop. Dop ba doo bop. Doo ba doo bop ba doo.
Bop by Hanson? No.
Okay.
So there have been so many. I'll tell you all. You all never guessed it. I showed him to prove to him that I was listening to it. It was Someday by Mariah Carey. Okay. It was Jean Jacket Mariah. I said, remember that meme? It was like my face in the gym, what's in the headphones? Show the thing. It was someday, ooh, someday, the one you gave away will be the only one you wish for. You would have never fucking guessed it.
I literally thought that because he had Mariah, then when we started doing Pec Deck Flies, he was going to be like, we belong together. Just him bringing the whole, for whatever reason. Did you ultimately get to that Mariah song or you
no.
played? Okay.
Oh, wait, he is? Wait, sorry. He is? He's over there now? Delirious is working at TNA now. You got to know who Delirious is. Delirious is arguably one of the funniest wrestlers I have ever shared a locker room or ring with. But again, his entrance music is so aggressive that sometimes you just want to lift aggressively. But this time I was listening to Mariah.
Look, I respect it. It's because the funny thing is I have a lot of
yes, that's what I wanted to tell him. Just so he didn't know. Kylie Minogue is Cammy from the original Street Fighter movie.
I don't remember.
The Jean-Claude Van Damme high off cocaine.
Yeah. I know the movie you're talking about, but I don't recognize her at all. What songs is she known for?
Demure Borgia. That's what it is. It's pronounced Demure Borgia.
I'm not familiar. Is there a song of hers that's really popular that like everybody would know?
She was a big pop star when she got Street Fighter. It was a big deal.
Okay.
It was a big deal. I'm gonna tell you, you know what the bigger deal for Street Fighter was, besides Raul Julia, who was acting in a completely different movie. Rest in peace. Listen, hey, you don't remember that?
Completely different movie.
Raul Julia. Everybody else knew what the fuck this was, right? Everybody knew.
Understood the assignment. Nah, on a different planet, on a completely different planet.
Raul Julia was like, I got several months to live. I'm finna go for an Academy Award nomination.
Wait. Was he dying when they were filming the movie?
Yes.
That I didn't know. I just knew that his bison was in a whole different universe.
He was dying when he was unfortunately dying because that's his very last film.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Oh, so everybody's like, oh yeah. So she's the they said she was the Australian Madonna. By the way, that's so if you follow me on Instagram, by the way, I figured out how to sequence again. I found out
what was wrong.
There's now an icon at the bottom corner. You have to hit with their face. When you press it, it'll give you the option there. So, boom. So, I have been inundated with kangaroo videos. Kangaroo videos. There was one, it was this motherfucker walked up in the thing, was like, nah, son, you don't want none of this, fam. And so he's in an animal sanctuary in Nashville. The video went so viral. The sanctuary told me, if you would love to come out and see him, we would love to have you. So then there's a cock-swole ass kangaroo and a white dude trying to play with him. That motherfucker like, nah, I'm gonna fuck you. And like, I started.
Fuck you up. I'm gonna fuck you? Jesus.
The kangaroo was like, I'll fuck you, bro. Like, he literally.
Why did he turn over and start hitting one of these?
No,
like
just. Go look at the video. It's on my page.
I saw the one where he's throwing gang signs, where he looks like he's like, which one do good? Which one do good?
No, the other one, the way he grabbing him, he like, nah, bring that little white ass here. Like, he gonna fuck him. And so I was like, hey.
Fully prepared to suck his dick.
I was like, these niggas need parole officers. But this is something I brought up.
Okay, hold on. Let me write this down because you're always gonna ask about the motherfucking time codes. Around 22 minutes, this nigga started talking about fucking kangaroos.
So here's the thing. So kangaroos in Australia are like pests like that we have out here, like rats. They are like running over. They're like overrun out there, right? So much to the point where the Australian government actually encourages people to kill them and eat them because it is so fucking many of them, right? It is so many fucking kangaroos out there. Then I just found a video today. Well, yesterday, somebody sent me a video. These two kangaroos fighting, right? And one kangaroo jump up and drop kick the shit out this other kangaroo and kick this nigga into a post. The post don't move, but the kangaroo go, and then come back up.
I mean, my favorite one is the one dude that's like in the thing. He has his beer that was fucking with the dog. The kangaroo was fucking with the dog. He said one hook, and the kangaroo said,
no. Have you seen the one with the kangaroo? Where the kangaroo was drowning his dog for the fuck of it?
I think that's the same one. The dude punches the kangaroo in the face.
Yeah, I think
It's the same one.
Kangaroos drown dogs because they are bored. Nigga, do you understand? These over-steroided ass deer will drown a dog because ain't nothing on their audible selection, nigga.
Hey, the greatest scam that has ever been run on humans as far as the animal kingdom is that kangaroos and dolphins are just these innocent little friends that dolphins
rape
will
dolphins,
they
rape.
yeah relax. Yes, you don't have to scream it at the top of your lungs. Yes, dolphins will people. They don't give a fuck.
No. He said it nicely. Dolphins take it. Ain't no like it ain't no.
That's the thing. There's no consent with dolphins. With dolphins is
ain't like somebody going to the Flipper. Hey Flipper, you want to give me that dick? And Flipper's like, and then all of a sudden Flipper's like no, dolphins.
Like dolphins were also on that bus with Billy Bush and Trump talking. I'm about the pussy. It's the same. We're also on that shit.
Did you ever hear the story about the woman who worked at the aquarium and she quit and she took the dolphin with her and started having a relationship with the dolphin?
Yes. She was jacking off the dolphin a whole bunch. Yes, I remember that.
Motherfucker was like, like she was beating this nigga. That nigga's flippers was like, yeah. But when she died, the dolphin died of a broken heart, nigga.
Yeah.
Dolphins are on the sexual predator list. They have to register like the president. Dolphins are
that's the thing. Dolphins and kangaroos, if we are not careful, will fucking die. The only thing that's more wild, but no pun intended here, you don't watch John Oliver, do you?
No.
He just did an episode on feral hogs and like how pigs are not native to America. That was some Christopher Columbus shit. So one more thing he did to fuck up America, right? So obviously we have the pigs that we've domesticated, but a lot of them kind of got free. And these niggas,
they'll murder you.
Well, not just that, they be fucking. And so they multiply like fucking rabbits and they take over all over, like to the point where like in Texas, it's actually, you don't even need a hunting license. You can just kill feral hogs because they're everywhere and they are violent. They are violent. They are fast. They will eat everything. They will fuck your crops up. They'll fuck your property up. As a matter of fact, the episode
of Atlanta
of Atlanta where Paperboy almost fucking dies is because of feral fucking hogs.
Yeah.
Dude. That shit is crazy, man.
Telling y'all is nature will fuck you in more ways than one. But dolphins, people be like, "Oh my god, I want to go swim with the dolphin." No, shut up. Let me finish. You
were so close. You were so close. There was a perfect transition, and you fucked it up.
I know it was, but I can't help it. I got to get.
You could have, because you already made this point. You could have done it. It was right there. Well, say it one more time. Nate, say that. I got it.
I mean, here's the thing, because nature will fuck you. Kind of
exactly. So, like, if you challenge nature and you decide that you're gonna go ahead and fuck with reflecting pools, that algae gonna show the fuck up and embarrass your little bitch baby ass. So, for those of you that did not know, President Donald Trump
you were so close.
You were so close. It was right there, and you just plowed right through it. He decided that he wanted to do whatever sort of renovations to the reflecting pool, right? Well, he did it in a way that he normally does it as a cheap sumbitch, and he goes and hires. You've seen this dude, right?
The most crooked-looking dude ever.
You know who that motherfucker? Let me pull him up again. Let's see, reflecting pool contractor photo. This motherfucker looks like that nigga, what's his name? Dan Snyder that did all the Nickelodeon shit that is a predator his goddamn self.
You know what he looked like Wario without the hat and the suit on.
Here it is right here. Look at this nigga.
You see what I'm like Wario took the outfit off?
So all that being said, Trump gave him a $20 million no bid contract, meaning he didn't hear out any other people that said they could do it. He just went with this motherfucker that happens to be a neighbor of his. The shit ends up going fucking tits up because they put this cheap paint on there. They put in the water from the Potomac, and they didn't fix the filtration system properly. So all this algae starts to bloom, and he painted it American flag blue. That shit turns green. So then he tells them to fucking pour hydrogen peroxide, which is known to kill algae. You know what else it is? It's known to thin paint. It is a paint thinner. And therefore, all of a sudden, this paint starts peeling off the bottom of the pool. And now this motherfucker out here telling everybody that it's been vandalized. They've been vandalizing these horrible Antifa motherfuckers. They've been vandalizing the reflecting pool.
But wait. Not only have they been vandalizing it, do you not understand how heavily guarded the reflecting pool?
Hasn't he said it's either the National Guard or some shit like that to go and fucking guard this thing?
Nigga. The military guards the reflecting pool with cameras everywhere.
Yo, George said Gomez Adams. Goddamn, that's actually pretty smart on.
That's Paul Bearer. Oh, yes. So.
Oh, that's what it is. It's not Dan Snyder. It's Dan Schneider. Snyder owned the Commanders. Dan Schneider was the fucking creepy motherfucker that worked at Nickelodeon.
Both of those Dans are horrible. But so what Trump kept trying to say, it's Antifa trying to sabotage him. Here's something we forgot to pull this and talk about this. Fox News literally went out there to try to tell people the water is blue. Here's the problem. The water in a live Fox News broadcast, the water was still fucking green. Because why? Nature did what it wants to do. So now he's sitting there and putting wire and fence around it. And he's like, we're going to have to drain the pool and re-put water in it. The water, like Winston said, comes from the Potomac, which in terms naturally will produce algae. The reflecting pool is always going to be green unless you are getting other water, which you are not. But at the end of the day, America again is being swindled and corrupted to an umpteenth level because some people can't admit they were fucking wrong voting for an adjudicated rapist.
Bro, you said it yourself as far as them, the Fox News saying the water's blue while we're seeing it green. The party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. It was their final, most essential command. 1984, motherfuckers, like, understand what they're trying to do. I need you to understand that what this nonsense is. I don't really want to talk about this motherfucker beyond this. We have other more important and or fun shit to talk about, but we like legitimately, it is not lost on me that the main kind of slogan outside Make America Great Again that Trump had with this first thing was that he was going to drain the swamp, and this nigga literally made a swamp. He made a swamp in Washington, literally.
Listen, I'll say this and then we'll move on. There are smart people who are just like, this is ridiculous. This is getting worse and worse. And every time a poll comes out with his approval numbers and it keeps showing it is tanking, he does something else to try to look good. But again, let's be realistic about this, ladies and gentlemen. Not a single American taxpayer, not a single one was concerned with the reflecting pool. Do you know why he was concerned with the reflecting pool? Because Obama had did something with it, had cleaned it at one point. That's it. But I digress. Streamlabs.com/blerdsndahood/tip. Streamlabs.com/blerdsndahood/tip. If you want to sit out there, if you're not, CashApp and Venmo as well. They are our respective names. So you can use at MrJayWashington, at TheSwaggyBlerd. For those, we did have a Streamlab come in earlier. I wanted to read it. Fantastic 314. Thank you as always. Saying, show my love to the Blerds. I've lifted with guys who stacked the weight on, so my retaliation was to put their strong ass on the treadmill and run their ass into the ground. You are what we like to call evil.
That is dope, but the funny thing is I am not in that kind of cardio shape right now, so Jay probably would outrun me right now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so the thing is, people think I don't do cardio as well. Like, no, I do cardio as well. Like, I want to make sure my body is able to handle all the abuse I'm going to put it through later when I possibly get back in the ring. Also, forgot to tell you what happened to me today in the gym. Was in the sauna, was talking to my boy Sean, who's also a comic, and we were talking about Chicago or something, and an old white dude was like, "Yeah, I heard Chicago. Hey, who's from Chicago?" I was like, "I'm from Chicago." He was like, "Oh, okay." He was like, I grew up there. He was like, "Did you?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm born and raised there." I said, "Where from? The South?" "Yes, the South Side." He called himself knowing he was about to say South Side. Swellberger asked me how old I was. I told him, do you know for 3 minutes he told me I was lying? Here's what I would like to say.
Because black don't crack.
Black don't crack. Thank you to everyone who, whenever I tell them my actual age, which I probably shouldn't do in LA and Hollywood, but when I tell them my age, they are like, that is not fucking possible. And I'm like, yeah, it is.
Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I don't know where that came from.
You know what's possible? You're being disgusting right now.
I'm really sorry. That was just rude.
Hey, man, it's not on the run sheet, but I'll just do this real quick. So it just was announced that Average Joe Season 2 will be returning, man.
I don't know why you didn't just wait, because we have a whole TV segment, nigga.
Man, because I didn't think it was going to get the respect it deserved, okay?
What?
Bitch! August 19th.
This is why neither of these producing niggas is here right now. God damn it.
Like, what? Okay.
It's fine. Do it. We're already here. We're already here.
Okay. You know what? Listen, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. the easy way.
Look, put your motherfucking dick on the wall. So
Hey,
Deon Cole's show, Average Joe. I am not familiar with it, but as Jay educated me on it, it was on
Shouts out
BT
to
Plus.
Deon
And
Cole,
then,
Malcolm Barrett, Cynthia McKay Williams, and Michael Trucco, all of them. And this season takes them to South Africa. I was privy to see early scenes while they were filming it. And it's going to be action-packed. If you saw the first season, you can watch it on Netflix. You didn't have to watch it through BET Plus. You can watch it on Netflix. It is going to be amazing. So I wanted to make sure I took a moment to give Deon, Malcolm, Cynthia, all them some love.
no, absolutely. No, for sure, man.
Hey, first of all, you kissed my ass. Okay, listen. I just touch it up a little.
Everybody does. Everybody does. And on top of that, you got to remember, if we weren't this stressed by the world that we live in, I'm sure we wouldn't have no grace
at all.
The fact that our skin remains flawless and with all this stress, and we gotta fucking black up some grays a little bit. I have to black up some grays.
I put in some nice little coconut oil on my face, get that moisturizer, get those vitamins and minerals, also get that beautiful shine. You know what I'm saying? Drink a lot of water, bitches.
Water, toner. Moisturize.
Also, let me let you know a secret. Also, I stay in the sauna every day when I go to the gym. Why? Because I detox my body and my skin. I open my pores. I cleanse my spirit. I meditate. And I also drink a lot of tequila. So
kind of like Supergirl, apparently, which is dropping tomorrow, is the beginning of previews. I'm going to be going to, you see this? I'm an expert. I am an expert at these transitions, man. Did you forget that was my goddamn superpower when we first did this show?
You're right.
Either way, Supergirl is dropping. Some of the reviews are already out. As far like the initial reactions were pretty good. Then you started getting mixed stuff, and now it's sitting just into the rotten territory, I believe, at about 58 or 59%. I'm actually going to be going to it this evening, so I will have my out of the theater reaction for that. As is, but Jay, just kind of hearing some of the stuff that's going on with Supergirl one way or the other, what are your kind of initial thoughts about what you're hearing, man?
My initial thoughts are this is the exact same bullshit people pulled with the Marvels. The review bombing, I knew it was going to happen. I knew when it first, because no matter what, people were like, oh, when it was Millie Alcock was announced to be Supergirl. All this little, it was the normal ones. We talked about it, I think it was last week or week before, the Dean Cain bullshit talking about it. When I say it's similar to the Marvels, is these incel-ass dudes review bomb the fuck out of that movie to where people were like, oh, I don't think I should go see it in the movies. And then it hit Disney Plus. And everybody who saw it on Disney Plus was like, this is fucking fun. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And it's happening again. And here's the issue. The majority of these dudes that are review bombing it, that are, hating on it because of what it is, A, are incels, but also A.1 are still people who won't get over the fact that Zack Snyder is not ever coming back. They will never let it go.
Like, see, this is the one thing that's interesting to me, and I don't, because at first I was like, I don't know if we're getting the audience review bombing quite yet because it's not out yet, but there's a few. It did release some places. So here's one of the things that doesn't make any sense. Every single person that I know critic-wise that's gone in there has been like, yeah, I could see where people were worried or like thinking it was going to have a Guardians of the Galaxy vibe based off of that initial trailer. But they were all like, that is actually not what it is at all. This is where I know this motherfucker didn't see this movie. This random person goes, the movie was mediocre. They copy way too much of Guardians of the Galaxy vibe. Lobo was the best part, but yeah, all the stupid James Gunn jokes and whatnot that are in this is the same James Gunn shit that it always is. So that's how I know you're making shit up, because nobody has actually said that that's the vibe it ultimately is for the movie. They've actually said, oh, that's what it looked like in the trailer. But then when you get in there, there's a lot more emotional depth, but there is a problem with the villain. They said that they didn't do a very good job with Krem, and not because the actor is bad, the writing for Krem was not very good. Mm-hmm. And that I am a little worried about that, but I'll let y'all know once I actually see it.
But also, here's another very important point to, again, the review bombing, going to what you just read. They kept saying a certain name over and over again. Guess whose film this isn't? It's not a James Gunn film. It's not. James Gunn is just the producer, as Kevin Feige is the producer of all the MCU movies and TV shows. There's an absolutely different writer and director for Supergirl. So what are you talking about? You're proving that you're just trying to review bomb this. And then even still people who go see it are not going to go see it with a legit open mind. They are already set that this shit is going to be terrible to them no matter what. The only saving grace to them, no matter what, is going to be Jason Momoa as Lobo. And to have that, to do that, yeah, Craig Gillespie directed it. And to do that, it's why I posted this on Threads earlier. I miss being a very big proponent in the nerd internet sphere like I was when I was there with Collider, New Rockstars, et cetera, et cetera. I miss that part. I truly do. I miss the interactions. I miss the discussions, the debates, et cetera, et cetera. But I do not miss this toxicity in this corner of fandom that has now become so prominent that people think they're right. Because now there's some people like, oh, you mean tell me people can't have an opinion on something, this, that, and the third? And it's like, no, it's not that you can't have an opinion, but your opinions you're forming are literally based off of negative shit, and you wanted to have a negative perception of this no matter what.
I'll tell you this much, because I hear you on that. That kind of mentality though has invaded every part of the internet. Let's just keep it a buck. If you're on the internet, that exists. It doesn't matter if you're talking about superhero shit, if you're talking about Star Wars, if you're talking about politics, if you're talking about sports, if you're talking about whatever, it literally is everywhere. So I think the more important thing to do as far as a lot of this shit goes is enjoy the things you enjoy, talk to or listen to the people that you enjoy listening to, and then just go touch grass. Don't be on the internet so goddamn much. Be here for every episode of the show, but like the internet has gotten to a point where it feels like it's a big old mistake. I'm gonna be honest with you. The more between this and the AI shit, Kristen was telling me today she had a thing that she was working on with work, and AI just lied to her face.
I've had a couple people said that.
And she was like, we were talking about this for the last hour. That's none of the things we were talking about. And the AI was like, you're right, my bad. They go, okay, great. So do the thing that I asked you to do. And then it spit out the same shit that was completely opposite. She's like, are you kidding me?
Did you hear about this time? I don't know if it was us that discussed it. There was a woman that was asking about a synopsis for a book, right?
We may be specifically talking about Kristen's friend, who she wrote a whole article about this.
That's what it was. And the thing said, she was like, yes. And she was like, no, I'm the author of this.
I know what I said, goddammit. Don't be on the internet except for every episode of the show. I know what the fuck I said. All right? Like,
don't be on the internet except with us. It's just, again, you can like what you like. You don't have to like every single thing. You don't. And I'm not saying you have to say automatically this movie is the greatest film in the world, except, or, just a good, you don't have to say those things. But to go into something already having this negative shit, to have this mindset, it defeats the purpose of fandoms. Fandoms now have become so toxic. And I saw, by the way, I want to acknowledge, I saw a bunch of people in the comments bring up Mad Titan, man. I want to bring that back soon, but I can tell y'all here's why I have not brought it back. I have literally told Winston, I am putting my energy into trying to build this up. And so if that means doing a lot of what I did with Mad Titan here.
Well, we should anyway. It's called Blerds N The Hood. I don't hate that we do like the political stuff that we do and shit like that. But I feel like that was one of the reasons, because initially this spawned out of me and you were doing all those reviews for like Swamp Thing and Doom Patrol and all that shit. Mm-hmm. And then it became, what if we just did a whole motherfucking show? And I love the shit that we do, but I won't lie. I think the internet rage virus has infected us all, and I am not saying that we won't continue to talk about important political things that pop up, but I do want to take a step back on that unless it is something major that we need to talk about.
I 1,000% agree with you. I am 1,000% fine with that. I am totally cool with being like honestly, I'll keep it a buck. We could have gone without talking about the fucking reflection pool, right?
We could have. It was kind of funny though.
It was funny. Like that was funny. But it's like there's certain things I'm like, we don't have to do, and I'm cool with. But like I miss being a part of the nerd space like it was, but like I said, the level of toxicity, like all the between
the toxicity of
the women I know, the shit that they catch, where I'm watching women, whenever they comment on something, it's a bunch of dudes being like, you don't know what you're talking about. It's like, the fuck? Yo, it's that one, what's her Gail? Is it Gail Simon? Oh my God. Watching her, people be in her comments telling her she does not know about X-Men. And she be like,
Gail Simone,
yeah. Well, she be like, they be like, you don't know nothing about X-Men. Be like, bitch, I wrote it.
Yeah. She literally is one of the most prolific comic writers out.
She's one of the most prolific writers.
Yeah.
It's like, what are y'all talking about?
Let's see. She wrote, 4 episodes of Deadpool, or 4 issues of Deadpool. She wrote on Agent X, Marvelous Adventures of Gus Beezer. She wrote Spider-Man, Hulk, X-Men, Spider-Man again, Domino Hotshot. Like, she's written a shit ton. She wrote on Justice League Unlimited. She wrote on Batman the Brave and the Bold. Like, she was one of the writers on the 2009 Wonder Woman film, the animated one for the DC universe.
Stephanie Williams, she don't know Wonder Woman. She's written Wonder Woman.
That shit is
crazy. What the fuck do y'all be talking?
That shit is crazy, bro.
That is the most annoying thing in the world to me. When people want to go in on people, like, they're like, oh, you don't know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, the woman's resume speaks for itself. Like, what are we even talking about? I remember somebody used to come at me like, I've never written a pro comic, but everybody who knows me and have known me for years know that when it comes to this nerd shit, I do this, right? And when I say that, when it comes to knowing shit about certain parts of universes, shit that's gonna happen, shit that's in the future, or whatever's coming out of pipeline, et cetera, when I say something, I stand on it because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I had somebody try to tell me a couple times, nah, you don't know nothing what you talking about, blah, 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 blah. I said, motherfucker, I've talked to 3 Avengers directly. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I have friends who work directly at Marvel Studios up under Kevin Feige. What are we talking about? How you gonna tell me I don't know what I'm talking? Plus, I would never bring anything to the people who trust my opinion and the things I say if I didn't know what I was talking about. I have integrity. That's something a lot of these motherfuckers out here in these streets do not have.
Hey, who you telling, bro? Shit.
Streamlabs.com/Blerds in the Hood /tip. Streamlabs.com/Blerds in the Hood /tip. Speaking of tip, let's tip this in real quick. The NBA.
Wait. We have one.
We do?
Yeah, from Joseph Ashley. He says, I'm creating a fantasy graphic novel. Some ask why I don't have enough Black folks in the story. I have 15 out of the 40 characters. As a Black creator, do you feel obligated to telling Black-only stories because your Blackness is questioned by your own? Good show, guys.
Ooh,
that's actually a really great question.
Want to answer first?
Yeah. No, because I think it depends on what kind of story I'm telling. I you know what I'm saying? So there's a time and a place where I am going to be like a little more heavy-footed on like the Blackness of something, and there'll be times where I'm not. Like but I think what's important is the idea of that you tell a truthful and like genuine story one way or the other. Mm-hmm. So you shouldn't try and force something. But the fact that you're talking about roughly half of your characters are Black, I don't see what the problem is here. So
if your story is Black centered, then yes, have a lot of Black characters.
Mm-hmm.
If you just have a general story, you don't have to have that. Again, I would prefer us to tell a lot of our own Black stories, of course, yes, because our stories can be told only from our perspectives, our point of views, and things like that in different parts of the African diaspora. But just to say, because you're a black writer, you have to write this. Now, I wouldn't say exclude us at all. I definitely wouldn't say do that, because that would be crazy.
Yeah.
But
that's the thing. It sounds like, based off of what's going on, again, you're not. Almost half of your characters are black. And I'm assuming the other 25 aren't all white. I'm assuming it's populated by a bunch of different types of people. There's probably white people and Asian people and whatever else like lives in this universe that you've created one way or the other. Like, so no, I don't feel like you have to.
Okay, Toy. I do miss Mad Titan for my nerdy news. I hope y'all bring more nerdish to the show. What a wild take on Gail Simone. She's one of my faves. Okay. So, can you put up a poll real quick?
Yeah, it's gonna take me a second, but I'll do it.
What more? I'm gonna ask the neighborhood, and I'm asking those who are watching the replay, those who may be listening later, those who are on Twitch. We want to bring more nerdy shit here. Where do you want us to go with that? Because we've talked about this off air a couple times. So we're gonna put up a poll, and I guess whatever Winston's gonna populate in the poll, that's gonna work. I'm gonna let Winston be on that poll.
Yeah, I'll take. What the fuck? Whoa! God damn it! Jesus!
You know what? That was on.
Oh, you know what? Let's talk about something wholesome, because that was bullshit. Toy Story 5 dominated the box office. They absolutely just Hulk smash the box office, man. Do you remember what the whole total was for it last weekend? I believe, here we go, $159.7 million. I believe that was just domestic, by the way. Yeah, because domestically right now it's at 200. Foreign, it's at 152. It's already sitting at 352. It has jumped so many movies to become number 7 already. It's jumped Obsession, which has been on a crazy run. It jumped, let's see, Star Wars, Mandalorian and Grogu. It jumped Backrooms, Scream 7, Scary Movie, GOAT, Disclosure Day, and it's only going to be a matter of time before it's only 20 million away from passing Hoppers, which is the other Disney movie that came out earlier. And I think it's going to be only a matter of time before it surpasses the top 3 movies, being Project Hail Mary, Michael, and Super Mario Galaxy. So,
bro, I think the fact that, like, there was a meme. I wish I would. This is on me. There was a meme that breaks down the Toy Story franchise. Was like how old I was when Toy Story 1 came out.
Bro, that shit got me fucked up. I
was like, oh shit. And like, for a lot of people, like, there are a lot of like, there have been parents since Toy Story 4 pretty much going to see with their kids. But like, for this one, it really is it is a cross-generational thing, because now it's talking about electronics and now not regular toys taking over your attention and stuff like that, and having parents watch with their kids. And everybody said the movie is great.
It's fantastic. I'll be honest, because I rewatched 4 last night with Kristen, because she had never seen it.
Oh my god, Keanu Reeves as the Evel Knievel.
Oh, dude, as Duke Kaboom. Yeah,
Duke Kaboom,
fucking hilarious. But I had the same feelings watching it as I did the last one. There are emotional moments for sure, but I was like, this is fine. Which is kind of why going into 5, I was like, I don't know, man. We'll see. Because like the initial trilogy ended so well. I was like, we don't need to do this again, but they're going to try and go get their money. Well, any of the faults that may have befallen 4, and 4 again was fine, in my opinion, they fully ironed out, and this new one is so good. It addresses so many different things, from obviously dealing with technology and that effect that it has. It deals with cyberbullying. It deals with the idea of trying to make a friend. It deals with the idea of being yourself, because you have multiple characters that are trying to be something they're not, just so they can try and fit in. It does a beautiful job of, if you remember at the end of 4, Woody goes off. So it transitions into Jessie being the main toy amongst the toys, and letting her take the lead was amazing. So I really, really, really enjoyed Toy Story 5, man. And it had me crying a couple times. I was like, Oh, I didn't come here for this. This bullshit. Why am I out here just like grown ass man? These are thug tears, damn it. Like, fuck.
Can we address that too for a moment? There's been numerous amount of movies recently where you start watching it and then all of a sudden some shit happen and you like, oh fuck, man. Oh, you start trying to catch it, you like, shit. Oh man. Oh man. I'm trying to think what movie it was I saw that I was like, oh man, it was something recent. I was like, oh man, damn it. I was like in tears. I was like, I don't like this. But oh shit, it just made me cry. But I think, see, Toy Story is one of those franchises. It's funny because of course, like you said, get their money, right? And to an extent, this could be considered a giant cash grab. I was gonna say a giant kid grab. I was like, yo, Pixar.
Wow.
Phrasing, Jay. This could be considered a giant cash grab, whatever the case may be. But I thought about it because I was rewatching Transformers G1. I was putting it on the background. I was doing something. And the reason I bring up Transformers G1, the whole show was to just sell toys, right? The fact that it became a cult classic, an iconic part of history, part of the cultural lexicon is a whole nother thing, right? But you would always know they were trying to introduce new toys the way they were introduced new Transformers.
Yo, God damn it, Joseph Ashley. You see this shit? This nigga says, I hope Toy Story doesn't go into Bonnie being an adult, might be seeing some different toys. Bro, she is a baby. You stop that shit.
First of all, bro. Hey, man.
I guarantee because of the whole, I don't remember what the rule is. I guarantee you the Toy Story porn exists somewhere. I guarantee you.
Oh, you know.
And there's and at some point Andy wished Jesse to life, and then Andy is getting down with Jesse. I guarantee you that exists.
Or it's just buzzing. You know what? Let me go ahead in my incognito mode real quick. Toy Story adult movie.
Let's not, like, God damn it. It's just
well. There is in 1998, there was the sex Toy Story movie where an animated dildo, whip, blow up doll, and leather mask fight for which one is their mistress's favorite.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. Hey man. Hey look,
yo.
I gotta tell you.
Yo.
Oh no.
You got a hand in me.
Damn.
You got a hand in me. Get 2 or 3, maybe 4, but you got your hand up in me.
Who are these niggas?
You got a hand
Enough, nigga. I'm gonna mute your ass. No, you're not gonna sing this song the rest of the fucking show. God damn it. Okay.
You got a hand in me.
And muted. Okay. Batman Nightfall, y'all. They are doing a Nightfall trilogy. It was just announced yesterday. The trailer came out. For those that are unfamiliar, Nightfall is
the vibrator.
Okay. For those that don't know, Nightfall is the storyline where Bane very infamously breaks Batman's back. And then from there, Azrael takes over as Batman in Gotham and literally just starts to... Some days I wonder. I was like, why do I do this to myself? I could be doing so many other things. I could be a truck driver. You know what I'm saying? I could be a hot air balloon, like, fucking operator, bro. Like, I could have been doing so many other things in my life, and instead I do a show with this nigga singing "You Got a Hand in Me" and trying to make himself the sound of a dildo. You're still muted, so thank God, because I don't want to hear whatever it is.
You got a hand in me.
I just want to do the show. Jesus. All right. Truck drivers do get paid, but they also get screwed over by a lot of trucking companies. So Nightfall is dropping. What you watched the trailer, Jay? You excited about this? How you feeling, man?
I think I'm going to watch this so high. So high, just so I can have that moment of being like, because it's a 3-part series. Mm-hmm. I want to see how graphic, because we already see Bane when he enters Wayne Manor, and he's like, "You the world's greatest detective. You should have seen this shit coming." And like, I want to know how graphic and devastating are they gonna make that back break look. That sounds so wild to say.
I am. But that's the thing, though. Like, because obviously you did a minor version of that in The Dark Knight Rises. But like, I remember.
What would break first?
Oh, your body,
your spirit, or your body.
And like, obviously, fucked him up. But like, if they're gonna make it like what it looked like in the comics, can you pull up that image? Because it is violent. The angle that Bane has Bruce's back, bro. Jesus Christ. Also, a lot of phrasing's been thrown around.
Bane breaks Batman's back comic.
It is pretty violent.
Here we go. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, you got it?
Ready when you are. You just got a screen share.
Okay, give me a second. Oh, because I was looking up more Toy Story porn.
Of course you were.
Hey, man.
I'm not surprised by that at all.
I mean, listen, we all need more Toy Story porn in our life.
Do we?
Yeah, you're right.
You want to talk to me about Lola Bunny? We're having a different conversation, but do we really need to?
Which Lola?
The OG. What?
Yeah, because I don't know if I want to fuck Silver Lake Lola.
You called her Silver Lake Lola? Get the fuck out of here, bro. You stupid as shit. All right, here you go. Yeah, this is it. Where is it? Why is it not popping up?
It's there.
I don't see it on my screen. Does everybody else see it?
Hold on, wait. At the stage. So where the fuck is? Wait.
Oh, there we go.
This is the act. Yeah.
Like it's pretty violent. So yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this series. I think it's gonna be good, man. It's a 3-part movie that they're releasing. Because I'll tell you this. We talked about this earlier. I think that DC has always kind of owned animation, especially as far as the movies go. And in most of their TV shows. There's a few Marvel animated shows that you have to give credit. Obviously, X-Men 97, I can't fucking wait for next week. Obviously, Spider-Man, the animated series. A lot of the Spider-Man series have been very good, including the most recent one, Your Friendly Neighborhood.
I'm my titties while I'm watching. I'm playing my man titties while I watch X-Men 97. No, okay, cool.
Where the bitches at? It's supposed to be titties. Where the fucking titties and the bitches?
No,
no, it's fine. Did you? I haven't started House of the Dragon yet, so I don't really have anything to say. Do you?
All right, brother.
Yeah.
Sheep Stealer is the equivalent of I knock all this shit over. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Sheep Stealer.
Is Sheep Stealer? Is that the one that went with the black tar?
Yeah,
like,
that's Raina.
Okay.
Raina keeps trying to control Sheep Stealer. Sheep Stealer like, bitch, shut up. Like Sheep Stealer.
That's fire. I love that. I actually love that a lot. That's amazing.
Sheep Stealer keep being like, I'm doing shit my way, goddamn. You like, hey. Sheep Stealer like, I knock all this shit over. I don't give a fuck about nobody. You're like, calm. Raina's scared as hell, trying to be like, speaking of Hyvalarian, like. Yo, that is real. That's a fact. Sheep Stealer is a dragon in black Air Force Ones. Swear to God.
Wow. In Air Force One, that's actually pretty fucking funny. That's ridiculous.
Lord Corliss was on the ship, nigga, ghost riding the whip. That nigga hit that bitch like.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
Sheep
That's insane.
Well,
I'm excited to watch it. I just haven't started it yet. So
Sheep
you know,
Stealer went off script. Everybody was like, "Hey, Sheep Stealer, no!" He was like, "Fuck y'all."
So what you're saying is you are the sheep stealer of this show because you have gone on about this Toy Story porn for God knows how long.
Okay, we won't go on about that, but what we can go back to is dolphins be assaulting people. So imagine if the dolphin was like Sheep Stealer.
So Giannis has been traded from the Bucks to the Miami Heat. In exchange, let's see what it looks like. Bobby Portis, Tyler Hero, JB Jaquez,
a lot for
Kalel Ware, Kasparis, Jakukoinis, and a hell of draft picks to send Giannis down there to play with Bam. Hey, I don't know who's left though. I don't know who's left in Miami.
I want you to do me a favor though.
Yeah, what you need?
Say his whole name.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. I said Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo. First of all, hold on.
Antetokounmpo. I was close, nigga.
Yeah, hold on. For some timeout. I just happened to look back at the screen and just happened to look down. Right?
Yeah, I see who's there.
Hey man, we got a Streamlab I want to read real quick. Shouts out to Fred. Free says, it's funny to me when people want a franchise to end, even though it made over $1 billion like Deadpool and Wolverine. After it crossed $1 billion, there's no way they're not making another. Just as Joker Wale I do about Toy Story 3. Ooh.
Hey, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Shout out to Fredtastic for that. Thank you.
You know who I feel sorry for? Wait, game ended early. I thought you had a family emergency.
He did have a family emergency.
But he said game ended.
Yeah, he had.
Okay, Fred, I'm going to read this. Fred also said, you know what? I'm going to just be a bad bitch real quick. Excuse me. Fredtastic also says, Toy Story 3 didn't hit for me like it did for others. It had a hell of an ending, but everything leading to that with Woody saving the toys from the daycare felt like it had already been done in the other two. Thanks for the live show, and I will keep on watching. I don't know why I went that far with that.
You really did. You do full Hercules. I mean, I that was the thing. Woody didn't really save the toys in the first two. Like, he had to go and save Buzz because he fucked up, and the toys were like, we will kill you. You threw out our favorite person. And then the second one, Woody's ass was kidnapped, and they were trying to save him. So now it was, what I liked about it was a prison break movie, bro. Prison break movies are hella fun. Like, that's why I really love Toy Story 3 is a prison break movie, and then you hit me in the feels, like right in the family feels.
I want to go back to the Giannis story real quick. You know who you know what's hilarious? So Giannis,
that his brothers immediately got cut from the bus.
Because you know his brothers was like, so we are all going to Miami.
We go to Miami? We all go to Miami. South Beach. Yeah.
South Beach. All three of the other Kippo brothers, we go together. And Giannis was like,
oh, you see what you've done? This is your fault, Jay. This is all your fault. This is 1,000% your fault, bro.
Listen to me. It's Toy Story dicks. Okay, listen, Toy Story dicks. So now Bonnie is now in college, and Jesse, she brought Jesse along. Don't take this away from me, okay? Because I'm gonna go far. The neighborhood, I need y'all to stay with me for this one. I don't know if Winston in the back gonna leave the whole stream because they might leave the show after I say this because this is gonna be wild. So Bonnie now takes Jesse with her, right? And then one night, she's like got Jesse playing around, and Jesse just stumbles and finds a toothbrush, like a motorized toothbrush. It's
nigga, what is you talking about?
Nope. What we're not about to do is that. We're not about to do that. We're starting to make a few little ad stream revenue dollars. You know what we're not doing? That shit. Kiss my ass. What the fuck is wrong with you? God damn it. Are you good now? Can I bring you out of timeout, nigga?
So Jesse starts playing the toothbrush, and the toothbrush.
God, I swear to ever loving Jesus. Don't make me bring the Lord into this like that, bro. Stop it. Wish I had a fucking water bottle. Just ugh. Dickin'. I mean, that's a good reminder. I didn't do that, but that's a good reminder. Exactly. Leave Bonnie alone, bro. Don't do that shit. You're still muted. So you're just miming. You're just miming at this point.
So I'm not talking about Bonnie. I'm talking about Jesse during the college years, right? So like we go years.
Do something else. Do something else. That's it. That's all we want. Do something else.
I was gonna say you might want to stop just because you're out here in these streets like imitating your favorite orange fuck muppet right now, because that's exactly how he would fucking talk.
I'm talking about Jesse.
I think about Jesse too, that red hair. I just be playing with her wherever I want. She's my toy. That's what you sound like.
So okay, so what about the Buzz Lightyear Brazzers? So
he's step across the line. Habitually, he's a habitual line stepper.
You do need some hoes. What is wrong with you? You need some motherfucking hoes. Because stop this.
I drink a bottle of water that fast. What the fuck?
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir, brother.
All right, so let's get back to the actual, because we don't have a lot of time left. Like
here's the thing. You may not have a lot of time left, but we have all the time in the world on YouTube.
But we still have, for those that are part of the Patreon, we still have our after show. So yeah, we need to kind of stick with what we're doing right now, which is a great plug for you to check out the Patreon, find a tier that works out for you. There's a lot of great stuff that's on there. And one of the things that you get is you get to join us for the 30-minute after show, post show that we do right afterwards. So don't miss that.
I don't like the way I'm being stifled. Again,
because clearly that monster to the face that you took has made your brain flip out from caffeine, and you have just gone off on a full tangent that nobody asked for.
What Flavor Flav do?
It looks like it got pulled, so don't worry about it. It was a post on Twitter that I saw that I thought it was him giving like the schedule for the thing that he had promised for the women of hockey. But that is still happening, but that post specifically is not correct.
Gotcha.
So that's why I didn't bring that up. So
okay, so we did all that.
So that's good. We can skip this Brandon thing. I would rather go to the keep 3 cut 4, because I have a bunch of them. So we can do a few of these before we get to the Karen.
Let's do that. Okay. Guys, I want to apologize for you all on behalf of this monster. See, I'm not supposed to be doing anything red, white, and blue because we like fuck America right now. And then, but the thing was, it said ultra white, red, and blue raz. And I was like, oh shit, I'm sleepy. So I need this to wake up. And then I took this and then I woke the fuck up. Okay, I've been drinking this bitch since we got on air, and I was like, this ain't gonna do shit now. I'm around this motherfucker like America. Fuck yeah. Hey, listen, Winston and his friends have a whole thing for Palm Springs, and I'm gonna be sitting here at home watching the fireworks from my balcony and watching people blow up shit in the streets. I'll go to the Bunny Ranch for the 4th of July if you guys donate, and I'll take monsters with me.
Hey, he'll live stream it until he can't. How about that? He will live stream at the Bunny Ranch until he cannot stream anymore. All right, so Jay, I'm gonna let you pick because I know the poll is still going, so I can't do another poll. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 options here. So I'm going to say pick a number between 1 and 9, and that'll be the first one that we do. We'll try and get at least 2 of these, maybe 3, depending on timing.
6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Okay. So for this first these are all going to be keep 3 cut 4s. You selected keep 3 cut 4 black stand-up comedians.
Oh, come the fuck on!
I literally, if you want to count it, I will show you. You literally picked number 6. That happens to be keep 3 cut 4 black stand-up comedians. So for those that aren't familiar with this game, it's very simple. I'm going to give Jay 7 individuals in this category blindly. He does not get to hear them all. He gets to hear them one at a time. The minute he runs out of either keeps or cuts, the game ends, and then that automatically applies to the remainder of the people. That's how this works. So here we go. Keep 3 cut 4 black stand-up comedians. Your first one, people call the GOAT, Richard Pryor.
Come on, man.
Hey, look, I said you could start making these yourself and give them back to me. Instead, you got to deal with my bullshit. So come on, man. Talk through it. You just gonna make a bunch of faces. Like, what are we doing?
Oh, I'm looking at I'm looking at my head the evolution of this man's career. For a certain way he was talking to becoming the person who became more prolific and talking about his stories about his life, taking us all the way through Mudbone to Live at the Sunset Strip to all of his stories, to how iconic he was up until his death. The fact that he exists, one of my good friends exists, Rain Pryor. Shit. You know what? See, this some bullshit. I remember this. Jay said hell with Obama last time.
He did. He said fuck Chicago and everything that it stands for. And threw Obama out. He threw Obama out like trash. That shit was crazy, bro. That shit was crazy.
I'm keeping Richard.
All right. Bet. All right. Your next black stand-up comedian, Chris Rock.
Bye.
Cutting Chris Rock. You didn't even take a second for that one. All right.
Listen, I love what Chris Rock has done. I love the specials and the path he's blazed in the game. I think he is one of the most prolific comics we've had in our time, in our generation. I definitely am grateful for the paths and the doors he's opened. But when you say black stand-up comedians and the level in which this can go, I would have to possibly push Chris Rock to the side.
Fair. That's fair. Okay. You kept Pryor, you cut Rock. Martin Lawrence.
I'm out. I gotta go. Fuck the show. I'm done.
What did you think this was? The fuck did you think this was?
You said keep 3?
Keep 3, cut 4. So I'm going to give you 7. You have now heard 3. You have used 1 keep, meaning you have 2 keeps left.
The only reason I'm saying this is because of the movie Black Knight. That's the only reason I'm saying this.
Yeah.
I'm cutting Martin Lawrence.
Okay. That's crazy, man, but okay.
Shut the fuck up. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay. So your next one, Dave Chappelle. Again, what did you think this was gonna be? Like
Do I keep arguably the GOAT? Or do I cut the GOAT? Because there's a possibility of 2 more people out there that I definitely want. Here's the thing. If I keep Chappelle, there's only room for 1 more.
There's room for 1 more.
And that one can be either one of the 2 for me, which means I got to go run the gamut on this one. All right. I'm keeping Dave.
Okay. All right. So you've gone 2 and 2 so far. Kept Richard, cut Brock, cut Lawrence, kept Chappelle. If you keep another one, game's over, and you cut the remainders. Next comic. Bernie Mac.
Keep it. Game over. Because I can't go further. There's no. I just wait on that one now.
Okay.
I'm gonna hate whoever these last 2 are.
Okay. So
hold on. Let me say something before you say anything. There are only a select few that could make me upset in the cut list that I will not feel good about my choice. And losing Eddie probably I can live with, I think. I think I can live with losing Eddie. Wanda possibly is going to hurt. Because, I don't know who these other 2 are.
Mm-hmm.
Wanda could hurt. Eddie is one of, but Bernie Mac, I knew he was coming up, and I'm glad he came up earlier than later. But also, if my number 1 in my life and my career and the person I watch so much to inspire me is on this list, I'm going to feel shitty.
Okay. Just to recap, you kept Richard Pryor, you kept Dave Chappelle, and you kept Bernie Mac. You cut Chris Rock, you cut Martin Lawrence, you cut Cat Williams.
I can live with that.
and you cut Eddie Murphy.
You know what? I can live with that.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you why. The only person I was fearing on the list for me was Patrice.
I actually was about to take 2 seconds before we started and to replace one of them with Patrice because I had a feeling about that. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to be nice. I feel like that actually would have broken you if I had done that. So I left Patrice off the list.
Because
I left Patrice off the list. He's one of one, man. He's
one of
fantastic.
one, bro. Bernie's the crib. Bernie's iconic in itself. Chappelle and Pryor, those go without saying. And again, not to take anything away. Here's why I was, and we get ready to do the next one, but here's why I was a certain way with Martin. You So Crazy is hilarious. Rewatching Run Tell That when I got older, I was like, even some of the later specials Martin did. But Martin has this. Also, this is why another thing. Martin has this pass the mic comedy competition to the neighborhood. If I submit, I need voters to vote on it. I would just like to ask now, just to see if y'all say yes, you would. Would you all vote for me in this competition if I submitted myself to this Pass the Mic comedy competition that Martin Lawrence and Joe Coy?
Oh, I already put a different poll just to see if people thought you cooked or not. But I would make an assumption that the neighborhood is supportive. That I'm sure that they would. I'm sure.
All right, what's the next one?
All right, so we got through that one. Pick a number again between 1 and 9. You can't say 6.
Please with me. 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I haven't done it yet. To the guys that everybody's asking, I haven't done it yet. But when I need you all to follow me on social media, you'll know the moment I post it. So I'm done.
All right, number 4. Keep 3, cut 4. 90s summer blockbusters.
Yo.
Nigga, I'm very good at coming up with shit, bro. I am very good at coming up with shit. These are 90s summers blockbusters. You get to keep 3. The other 4 no longer exist, bro. They just disappear. And anything associated with them. So also keep that in mind. Because in this case, I will tell you this much. Every one of the ones on here does have sequels. They were such big blockbusters. They spawned franchises.
I know. That's why.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, man. First one up. We're going to keep it black, motherfucker. Friday. Because the other thing to keep in mind, if you cut Friday, remember how many careers kind of started from this movie and the subsequent movies. So you're talking about launching the careers of Mike Epps. Get out of here. Hey, Aja, come here. You want to come sit with Dad? You can sit with Dad, but you can't be under my desk. You know this. Oh, Bubba, come here. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me get this dog out.
Does it really launch that many careers though?
Come here. Yeah, it did. I mean, what? That was really because did Chris do Money Talks before or after?
I think so. Chris Tucker's Everything comes from his Def Jam set.
No, I remember, but I just don't remember what his first movie was.
Yeah, I think it's Friday.
Okay, but what? Tiny. I know Bernie had done other movies beforehand.
Tiny list to Zeus, Debo.
Yeah,
Debo has he does No Holds Barred before this.
Okay, but Mike Epps in Next Friday. Cat Williams, and yes, you technically had smaller roles, but they were non-speaking for Terry Crews, but that was really him playing God, why can't I remember his name? Damon. Yeah, you lose that. I mean,
I can live without Terry Crews' career. But
Jesus. In
the grand scheme of all this, I'm cutting Friday.
Okay, you're cutting Friday. Mm-hmm. All right. The fact that Matt is cheering for you right now means you made the wrong decision. Your next 90s summer blockbuster, American Pie.
Fuck that movie. Bye.
Oh, damn. That was quick. That's another large amount of careers with us. Jason Biggs, it's Sean William Scott. Don't care. Okay, bet. All right, another 90s summer blockbuster. That was fast. Toy Story. We're just talking about the series itself, man. So
since we were just talking about Toy Story, now does this?
No, don't.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you put that on us.
But does that lend itself to me talking about Toy Story in its fullest? Because even the potential Toy Story...
Do that again, but yes, you would technically cut the porn versions as well, if that's what you're implying.
I'm keeping Toy Story.
Because of the porn versions of Toy Story. That's fucking insane. Do you understand that you were a madman?
No.
Do you understand that you're genuinely an insane person?
Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. What is your dumb ass say it?
But that was a good call because
Toy Story out of it. And, again, we had our discussion about 4 and what 5 is now, but the first 3 alone are so iconic.
And not just that, you got to remember what you actually did that was smart. You would have technically cut off Pixar. That was the first Pixar live. You would have lost all of Pixar.
You lose the Incredibles. You lose everybody.
Pixar so that was actually pretty smart. I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. Well done. This next one, Jurassic Park.
But did it launch anybody's career?
Didn't really launch. They were all kind of pretty established because you're thinking Goldblum, Samuel L. Jackson, Laura Dern, like they all had been doing stuff. This was just a big movie for all of them.
I'm gonna tell you, this is gonna sound so fucked up for people who don't listen to the whole thing. I'm cutting it because if I get rid of Jurassic Park, I never have to see Bryce Dallas Howard try to run in heels in Jurassic World.
That's wild, bro. That's wild. Sorry, my dog is very spoiled.
No worries. But it's
okay.
Because the thing is, Jurassic, even the sequel, The Lost World, is kind of
The Lost World is good. In my opinion, the only 2 good Jurassic films are the first 2, and I'll give you the second one. I've said this over and over again. The premise of we're gonna continue to do this stupid shit doesn't make sense to me. I know humans are dumb, but it doesn't make fucking sense.
Even Jurassic World, the idea of, it didn't work then, it might work now. And guess what else we did? You remember the really dangerous ones that would murder every motherfucking one of y'all without a hesitation?
Apparently, Cass is ready to fight your ass.
I saw
he loves dinosaurs, so that's
my thing. Again, when it comes to Jurassic, and then don't get me started on Fallen Kingdom. It's 3 fucking different movies.
I agree. That's not. Trust me. The rest, the outside of the first 2, the Jurassic Park series.
I cut Jurassic Park.
Okay, so you've already cut 3. If you cut another one, you're automatically keeping what's left. So just keep that in mind. All right, you ready? Independence Day.
No, don't. Will Smith had a career outside of it.
Welcome to Earth. He had a career outside of it, but remember, but you remember, this was the beginning of Mr. Blockbuster.
No, is it Independence Day or is it Bad Boys?
It's Bad Boys, but Bad Boys didn't do the number. Like, it did fine, but it did not do crazy at the box office. That was the first movie that came out with him and Martin. Then he did Independence Day. Then after that, it was Men in Black. Then Wild Wild West, and then I Am Legend, all that shit. Independence Day really was the beginning of him being like, "Yo, Will though."
Stop the cat! Stop the cat!
Where did that come from? I feel like I just heard a ghost. What the fuck? I thought we already murdered this nigga on Sunday. Where the fuck did that come from? So yeah, what are you doing? You keeping or you cutting Independence Day?
I was gonna say so fucked out, but I think I'll say it anyway. But Vivica A. Fox's movie career.
She had other movies before and after that.
Yeah, but you're saying
if it's a key piece in what goes, like, did this change the trajectory of her career? I don't necessarily think it did that, but it did, in my opinion, this changed the trajectory for Will.
I just, because again, Bad Boys did numbers.
And it did enough numbers that obviously, but remember that sequel did not happen right away. That sequel happened in the middle of the early aughts.
Yeah.
So like it was over a decade later before they decided to revisit that. So again, Will, in my opinion, would ultimately be fine because he still had the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He still had other stuff going on, but this is a major cornerstone of his summer blockbuster like career.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. If I get rid of this movie, then I never have to have Gemini Man. I never have to have After Earth. I never had to have Focus. Hold on.
You don't.
Hold on. No.
But you lose. You lose Hitch. You lose Hancock. You lose I Am Legend. You lose Ali. You're gonna lose potentially a lot because again, this was the beginning of him becoming the most bankable star in Hollywood every fucking summer. Every summer was, what is Will doing now?
Come on, man. See, this is bullshit right here.
Just hurry up and pick, nigga.
I'm keeping Independence Day.
You're doing what?
I'm keeping ID4.
You're keeping ID4. Okay, great. All right, 2 left. You're gonna keep one. You're gonna cut one. Here we go.
Hey, hold on. Hey, nigga. Will had Made in America. Him, Nia Long, Whoopi Goldberg, Ted Danson.
What year was that, though?
This was like early 90s, like 92, 93.
Let's see. Made in America. It was 93. Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, and again, that's fair. I'm not saying that Will didn't have other stuff that would have launched him. I'm saying that was the beginning of him becoming the bankable summer blockbuster star. That's all. Anyway. Yeah, someone made a good point. Stop filibustering and just answer the question next to goddamn time. All right, here we go. Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery.
Y'all are horrible because The Spy Who Shagged Me, it's okay.
Goldfinger
is... Yeah, I can live without Beyonce's movie, bro.
Which is fair, but you would lose Seth Green, so you're in effect potentially losing Family Guy. So
no,
you cut that whole thing.
I don't lose Family Guy.
He is.
I'm not cutting Seth MacFarlane, nigga. Seth Green.
But
I can live without Chris Griffin. Man, fuck you. I can live without Chris Griffin. Fuck you. You don't get to do this. You don't get to do this. You don't do this. I can live without Chris Griffin in episodes.
Are you keeping or cutting Austin Powers?
I'm cutting Austin Powers.
Okay. All right. So, Jay, you have cut Friday. You have kept Toy Story. I did that wrong. You were cutting Friday. You were cutting American Pie. You were cutting Jurassic Park, and you were cutting Austin Powers International Man of Mystery. You have therefore kept Toy Story, Independence Day, and The Mummy.
Hey, nigga, I'm fine with Brendan Fraser's career. I am so fine with Brendan Fraser's career. Because here's the thing. If I don't get Brendan Fraser, I can inevitably live without The Rock being the Scorpion King. I can live without it.
I mean, look, it wasn't his fault at that particular time, but since he was all CGI, he was terrible in the second movie because it wasn't really him. It was just a CGI mess.
Yes, it was. But what I do also get out of Brendan Fraser, people can bring up The Whale all they want. I don't give a fuck about that. Congratulations, he won an Oscar. But what you do get is I get Brendan Fraser as Robot Man in Doom Patrol. I get Brendan Fraser as Robot Man. Because in the opening scene of Doom Patrol, Brendan Fraser is clapping cheeks. In the very first scene of the very first episode of Doom Patrol, Brendan Fraser is clapping the nanny.
He is. Also, somebody asked, well, what about The Matrix? Okay, so again, the thing that I said is it was keep 3, cut 4, 90s summer blockbusters. The Matrix came out in March. It was not a summer movie, so it did not qualify. There were very specific reasons that those were the movies that were being selected.
Hey,
they were all kind of in that,
Yeah, I get Encino Man. I get George of the Jungle. I get Bedazzled, all that shit. I get Elizabeth Hurley but the nigga.
Yeah, she was bad as hell. She was bad as hell. That's for sure. All right, man. We got time for one more. We can do one more. So you cannot pick 4 and you cannot pick 6. Pick a number between 1 and 9. It's so funny because my brain is like, come on, pick this number. I'm just like trying to like send you just like
8.
Huh?
8.
All right. Keep 3. Well, this is about to become an after dark. Keep 3, cut 4 sexual experiences.
Look at God!
Oh shit!
I just got lightheaded.
That's fucking funny. That is hella funny. All right. Fine. Do you know what? While you do that, I'm gonna do this really fast. It got rid of me. We're gonna go back, but
T-minus 30 seconds.
I don't have a better not bring your kids by itself. We'll just do this. How about this?
I want you to touch that. That swing in the back of my.
All right. We back. We back. All right. Keep 3, cut 4 sexual experiences. Same rules apply. You're gonna get 7 blind. You're not gonna know what's coming next. The minute you're out of one, you automatically apply the others. Here we go. A threesome.
Cut it.
Okay. All right. And you want to give any reasoning? Like what? Why?
Because I can get rid of a threesome, but I can have an orgy later. I can always do other freaky shit later. I can have multiple partners in a day. I don't have to necessarily have a threesome.
You also didn't specify which kind of threesome.
Also, you don't get to talk because you don't get laid at all. So here we go. Oops, sorry.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Seemingly cracking cheeks more often than you.
Is it sober or not? Anyway, so
okay, your second one. Holy shit.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Nigga.
All right. Roadhead. Roadhouse. Roadhead.
I can get rid of it.
You're getting rid of Roadhead. Okay.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Roadhead is dangerous, bro. Roadhead
You're not
is
gonna do 2 things at once.
Bro, real good Roadhead.
I know.
Let me tell you something. Let me break this down to you, okay? With real good.
Yo.
Let me tell you something.
You see the project? Yeah.
I apologize. Calm down. I apologize. I was joking.
All right. The next one, Mile High Club.
No, hold on.
Huh?
Okay. So here's the thing, Roadhead. When it's good, you can't focus on the road.
Well, sure.
You can't.
Sure.
If it's good, if it's real good Roadhead, I shouldn't be like, yeah, we going down a Highland way. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, right? Shouldn't focus like that.
Mile High Club, yeah.
Shit. Mile High Club. Okay, I have a question. Is it current Mile High Club or old school? Here's why I mean this.
Are you including you're talking about that one airline that just allows you to rent out a PJ to be able to do the Mile High Club tour? Is that what you're asking me?
No. First of all, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. Also, I love this right here. Ebony, cut. I'm a big girl. I'm gonna need some room.
But that's why, and that is why I'm asking that question that way. Back in the day, you could join the Mile High Club because it was where they actually had the bathrooms were big enough for more than one person. Oh,
but you got to think about it. If you go on a, what are you screaming? Oh my God! About?
Because if I cut this one, I only get one more to cut.
You only get to cut one more if you cut this. But you never know. The rest of the stuff could be perfect.
But like, what plane are we on? There's questions.
You don't get answers. You just get, I said Mile High Club.
Which means technically you just fucking on the plane. Keeping it.
Okay.
Look, Southwest is possible.
Southwest is indeed possible. All right. The next one. Having sex in your office or your dressing room or your trailer. So the idea of like, hey man, I got
you
some
ain't gotta
static.
break this down. Nigga, hello. It is part of the job. Okay.
So what are you saying?
I am saying
Use your words.
I am saying it as in let's say I got a little chick I'm talking to, whatever.
Oh my God. The diatribes.
You can't use my words.
Use your words. Use your words.
Yes.
You're gonna
bang in the trailer. Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So you got 2 keeps, 2 cuts. More than one hookup in a day, meaning that you ultimately have sex with different people.
God gave us Blue Chew and gas station Rhino pills. All of us don't have to
make like your heart explode. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Let me finish the statement. All of us don't have to end up like Lamar Odom. Okay? All of us don't have to end up like Lamar Odom.
Oh my God.
Hey man, I'm in these streets sometimes. Sometimes you get to have multiple things.
So I'm assuming you're saying that you're keeping this.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you have kept 3. So that's it. We're done.
Oh,
okay,
shit.
So now, do you still want to keep it or?
Wait. So I kept the Mile High Club.
You kept the trailer and you kept more than one hookup in a day.
I didn't write trailer down on my list. That's what it was. Okay.
So you're done. Okay.
Yeah.
So
You know what? Before you say anything,
uh-huh.
This is gonna make me mad as fuck. Because this is gonna make me mad as fuck.
Fair. That's totally fair. All right. So you kept the Mile High Club. You kept sex in your office, dressing room, trailer. You kept more than one hookup in a day. You cut a threesome. You cut roadhead. You also cut marathon sex. So the idea of like, either a whole day we staying in, or we got to the crib and we just going all night long. You essentially everything is going to be a 3-song playlist level of sex for you. Hey, calm down.
We belong together.
Well, making a face, you'll be fine. All right. And then the last one, you cut the ability to hook up with people on your list or with celebrities. So if you have that top 5 list of like, if they ever came into my life, that's gone. That's you were not able to hook up with any of the fantasies or anything like that.
No.
Nope, it's gone. I'm sorry. You did it. You totally did this to yourself. That's not my fault. You made choices. Choices have consequences.
No, because listen, hey, no.
Are you implying that there was already one of those that's in your life and then now that experience is gone forever?
He needs some milk.
Yikes.
Because I'm at a point in my career where now kind of sort of
unfortunately you can't. That is officially gone.
It's so sad like that.
I just don't know what to tell you, man. It is what it is.
A lot of people okay. Your what is that? Your hall pass or your list are supposed to be people that you potentially never could really get.
Mm-hmm. But you're unfortunately getting to a place where then all of a sudden you now potentially have.
Hey man. So I don't like this game no more.
I mean, we gotta get ready to get out of here. So we got to do the Karen and everything. I don't know how long the Karen is. If you want to try and do, We can try and do one more if you want. I can get you one. I can do one more if you want, because I got, like I said, I had plenty of these.
I'll let you pick the one that you've been wanting me to get.
Okay. All right. Cool. See,
now this
cool.
nigga happy.
I'll have your shit. All right, here we go. Keep 3, cut 4. You're gonna like this. Attitude Era entrance theme music.
You lousy bitch. You lousy bitch.
Why am I a bitch? I thought you would like that.
Because, nigga, I know every single Attitude entrance music, and I'm like, I only get to keep 3?
You only get to keep 3.
Attitude Era. So
yo, you gotta see the yes and no answers that I've been doing for these polls, bro. Because for what the first one, it was DJ Cook, hell yeah, bro, is tripping. Second one was with the Blockbusters, and it was buying a ticket or I'll wait for the VHS. Third one for the porn one now or for the sex experience is either oh yes daddy or I'll finish myself off.
Jesus.
All right, here we go. This is gonna be the last one, and then we'll do the cans and we'll get out of here. Keep 3, cut 4, Attitude Era entrance music. Triple H, The Game.
Keep it.
Time to play the game.
That was the number one I was hoping for to get this shit out the way.
Okay, it's out the way. It's out the way. All right, here we go for the next one. Rikishi, Scotty Too Hottie. Too Cool. You're done with 2. Okay, you're cutting Too Cool.
Yeah, I can cut
okay.
Too Cool.
Okay.
I love you, Junior. I love you, Keish. I can get rid of it.
Okay. I mean, you look fly today, bro. That whole shit, I fucking love that shit, man.
Billy and Chuck. You look so good to me.
No, not that one. The one that Rikishi would always dance with Too Cool.
That was it. Yeah, turn it up.
Yeah, exactly. You look fly today. Down.
I want tonight.
Okay. So on to your next one. Eddie Guerrero's Latino Heat.
You are a horrible bastard. Hey, also, so here's the thing. The problem, Eddie Guerrero's Latino Heat is more ruthless aggression.
It's pushing into that, so fine. We'll say this is attitude/ruthless aggression because I do realize that I kind of did a split, but I went based off of, like, I started with my own and then I looked up some lists and they included that in the list. So that's why I kind of went with that. But yes, it's a split.
Here's the, oh my God, I hate this. Okay.
Because you understand if you keep this, you only have one more keep.
So I'm going to say this. And people might not like they might not like what I'm about to say on this one, and it's gonna make somebody mad. I know it is.
Okay.
I know the one everybody's gonna say I should keep out of all of these. There are 2 that I should keep.
We don't even know where we're gonna go yet.
Nah, nigga, the 2 that everybody think no matter that they'll come up will be the Shattered Glass and If You Smell. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But I am willing to cut the Shattered Glass if it comes up.
Okay.
But I'm going to cut Latino Heat.
You're cutting Latino Heat. Okay. All right. Noted. Okay.
I don't like the way you said that. I don't like the way you said. Noted.
All right. Your next one. If you smell what The Rock is cooking. Here's
the question.
Yeah, what's up?
Here's the question with this. Because The Rock's entrance music during both the Attitude Era and Ruthless Aggression Era went through evolutions.
It did.
So if I get rid of, does it mean I end up
the song and all its remixes?
Oh, that's the Hollywood one.
All of them are gone. Any iterations of those songs are gone. Now, it doesn't mean the wrestler is gone, but it means that particular song and any iteration is gone.
I know. Fuck.
I can't think of a more electrifying fucking song that got shit going, bro. That was my shit.
It's always been you know what? All this shit was it banged, but it was the Hollywood one. The Hollywood one always just hit hard. Oh my god. Oh shit. So if I get rid of this, if I cut this, I still only have one more to cut, and I end up keeping two no matter what. Fuck. Okay. Jay, do you listen to the Rock's theme when you work out and it plays, or will you skip it? Will you listen to it in any variation that it plays when you're lifting, or will you skip it? I am gonna keep it.
Okay. We are keeping If You Smell What the Rock Is Cooking. All right. Again, you have two more cuts and one more keep.
Oh my God.
The Nation of Domination. The Nation of Domination.
Oh, well, yeah, that's before the Rock, technically. Fuck.
Yeah, he was a part of the Nation, but yes, but yes, before he went off on his own,
because he was Rocky Maivia with them.
Now, again, this is specifically interest music. Now, this does not mean that you're then cutting any of the wrestlers as individuals.
Yeah, here's the thing. I can get rid of the Nation music because it's very basic.
Okay.
I can get rid of the Nation music.
Okay. So you're very good at kind of making it that you always have a final decision to make here because you've only cut 3 so far. So just to recap, you have cut Too Cool, you've cut Latino Heat, and you've cut the Nation of Domination. You have kept the Triple H's The Game. You've kept If You Smell What the Rock Is Cooking. Whatever you decide on this next one, the one after it will be your final choice. D Generation X.
Damn right, that nigga Rock Wood. Everybody out of your job. And when I come into the city, that nigga Rock Wood. Everybody out of your job.
All right, because this last one can go one of two ways. I'm gonna have to take this chance. Fuck, I'm taking this chance because this last one can go one of 3 ways. Actually, it's one of 3, and I already got Hunter. Get rid of D Generation X.
Okay. All right. So again, you have cut Too Cool, Latino Heat, Nation of Domination, and D Generation X. You have kept Triple H's The Game. You have kept If You Smell What the Rock Is Cooking.
So it's either Austin Shattered Glass. I know ain't no fucking way in hell. Kurt Angle's. Or Takers.
Wow, you're pretty spot on, bro. You were pretty spot on. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shattered Glass. You have kept Shattered Glass.
Yep.
I was debating whether or not to put Metal on there because, I actually fuck with Metal. Doom, 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 doom. That Kurt Angle's.
Oh, Metal.
It's called Metal, as in gold metal.
I heard Metal.
Metal. Yeah, Metal. I actually like Kurt Angle's music, but yeah.
Kurt Angle has a remix to it that comes off. It's like and then it starts again. It's like so the hardest. So like I said, me being a pro wrestler, we can get ready to wrap with the Karens. Me being a pro wrestler, like I said, having those interest music in my life, they've always been my workout soundtrack and things like that. A lot of them I'll listen to on a regular just to zone out. Now, there is one that everybody kept bringing up, and I'm like, if you'd have brought this one, I'd been fucked up with somebody. If you'd have brought up the Brood's music, nigga. Do you remember the Brood?
I think so.
I'm gonna give you a small play of it. Because if you'd have said this one, nigga. Hold on. This is the shit right here. Oh, get ready right here. Oh. Because Gangrel still uses it, which is crazy. Hold on, here we go. Wait for it.
Say cut it. He's right. Cut it. We'll end up with the copyright on that shit. I don't really remember that one. And I genuinely debated back and forth. But like I said, we did 3 of these.
Where did you find what the fuck?
I made them up. I know how the game works. So I came up with what type
of heinous individual you are.
I don't think I'm heinous. I just made a fun thing for us to do.
Because I had to cut Chris Rock, Martin Lawrence, Cat Williams, Eddie Murphy for Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle, and Bernie Mac. Whatever. I had to cut Friday, American Pie, Jurassic Park, and Austin Powers, whatever. For Toy Story, ID4, and I forgot what the last one was I kept.
The Mummy.
The Mummy.
You're going about Brandon Fraser that whole time. How'd you forget?
You're right. The Mummy. But then the sexual ones, I had to really reevaluate my life. But when the beat drop on the Brood, bro, fire.
Fair.
Fire.
Totally fair. Hey, well, you know what else is fire? Watching these Karens act like Karens because they stupid. It's an ode to Karens.
And now, an ode to Karens, brought to you by Blerds N The Hood. Now, before we go into this dedication, you must be asking yourself, well, what is a Karen and what does it mean? Well, Karen is a mocking slang term for an entitled, obnoxious, middle-aged white woman, especially as featured in memes. Karen is generally stereotyped as having a blonde bob haircut, asking to speak to retail and restaurant managers to voice complaints or make demands, and being a nagging, often divorced mother from Generation X. Karens most notably have been known now to call the police on black people when they're just doing this thing called living. You know, something that God allowed them to do. This includes Barbecue Becky, Permit Patty, Sleepin' Sarah, and a host of others. And typically Karens feel that because they are white women, they are entitled to do whatever they want and make life choices based on their insecurities as well as fears. Well, here are a few moments of wild Karens caught in their natural habitat.
I love when Karens catch their immediate comeuppance. But I also love the fact that we can show you how, for all intents and purposes, white tears are dangerous.
Shit, you ain't never lied.
How's it feel to be racist?
You guys are not. No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, you guys aren't here. You guys are not here.
You got a Karen.
No, you're not. No, he doesn't. No, you don't. I'm being threatened by a guy with a weapon. I'm being threatened by a guy with a weapon.
Look how lame you are.
I need help now. I need help now.
Back up, bro.
Get the fuck out of here, you guys. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Stop harassing us.
I'm not harassing you. Get the fuck out of here. You guys aren't supposed to be here.
You're being racist in your profile.
Get the fuck out of here.
Stop being racist.
I'm not being racist. You want to see the kids that I swam with today?
Stop talking to her. Stop talking to her.
Get out of here. I'm being threatened by a man with a weapon.
Yes, ma'am. We're finna leave.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah, you hear her? Get away from us. Get away from us, please.
And you guys get out of here.
We was never near you. You walked up to us.
You guys aren't here illegally. Get
yes,
the fuck
we
out.
are. My brother, how would I get in here? It's a gated community. My brother just let me in.
You don't even know where your brother fucking lives.
I don't know what happened.
Come on, Snake. Come on, Snake. It don't matter, bro.
Get the fuck out of here and stop threatening me.
I'm not threatening you. I didn't threaten you. What did I say?
Yes, you are.
What did I say to you?
Yes, you are.
I said, hi, how are you doing?
You have a weapon.
Which is illegal in America.
Same shit, different day, man. That's fucking obnoxious as fuck. But I am not surprised. That reminds me of the old boy the Birds. Yeah. Because she also had a dog. I remember she strangled the hell out of her dog and shit.
But you notice it took whoever the 911 operator was, whoever was on the phone, was like, get away from them.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
there. Yeah. Because for her to sit there, and again, you're being videotaped. You're being videotaped. You're being recorded clearly. Because it wasn't like dude was recording with meta glasses. He's recording with, you can see somebody holding a phone. You know what I'm saying? You can see somebody holding a phone. And for you to say, I'm being threatened, I need help, you're literally putting these men's life in jeopardy.
Yep.
And this shit is like, This shit is a game to a lot of people.
Yep.
It's why I literally said white tears are terrifying.
They're dangerous. It's like you said, they're very dangerous.
They're dangerous.
Yeah. That's I mean, again, the only thing that I can say that I appreciate is the fact that, like, where on the one hand I am feeling like we do record everything way too much. I'm grateful that in those scenarios that they pulled their phone out and recorded what was going on.
But that's another crazy thing. And I want to say something else before I say anything before we get out of here. That we have to be in this position where we literally have to be like, let me grab my phone and record this crazy bitch. So, because no one's going to believe me just off saying it. And even in certain places, let's be real, they're going to question the video from the moment it started. Well, what was happening before you hit the record?
That's the only part of me that feels like I want to go get meta glasses, is to just be like, hey, record this shit. just like immediately.
The moment you walk up, record this.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say something real quick to our producer, Matt Thomas. I know he feels some kind of way after I said something earlier, and I'm saying it that way because I wanted to apologize to him publicly if he took it a way it was not intended to be taken, or if anyone took what I said in a way it was not intended to be taken. It seems after that was said, this whole conversation, the whole show has shifted, and I don't like that, and I really didn't, want to go through the rest of this. So again, I will not joke with you on anything. I apologize sincerely, but I will not mention anything, because when I say something, all of a sudden it goes too far, it's feelings involved. So I'm taking it two ways. While I am sincerely apologetic, I know I will no longer say anything, because I do not like the way this energy in this show has shifted since then. I do not like it. I have officially noticed it, and maybe no one in the neighborhood noticed it, but I want to do my part in acknowledging that and just say it clearly. Respect.
Hey, good on you for doing that, man. Before we get out of here, again, anybody that's on the Patreon, patreon.com/Blerds in the Hood, the post is up with the link. We will be there right after the show is over. So come and join us. We'll be there for 30 minutes. Go ahead, Jay, plug the shit you got going on, brother.
This Saturday, I will be speaking at the Pioneer Network Filmmaker Industry Mixer out in Santa Monica. I'll be posting the information fully on both my Instagram, and it should be up on the Pioneer Network's Instagram page. So please go ahead. You can RSVP to that. It's going to be a nice event. I'll be there Sunday from like noon to 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that. So I won't be speaking the whole time, of course, but I'll be there from then. You're in the Orange County, right on the northern San Diego County border. I'll be in San Clemente for Don't Tell Comedy this Friday. They just asked me to come to San Diego tomorrow, but I ain't got gas money. So we're not going to San Diego. What else is there? Any other shows that I have coming up, I will have them posted. Follow my social media, of course. MrJayWashington across the board. And that's what I got.
Bet. And you can find me at TheSwaggyBlerd on all platforms. Like I said, I will be headed to Supergirl in roughly about an hour and a half. So you can check later tonight from Out of the Theater reaction. And obviously I'll talk on it a little bit more later in the week. Again, follow me at TheSwaggyBlerd here on YouTube and all platforms. Tuesdays, Spill the Tequila with Roca. Here on Wednesdays, the Christian Olive Show on Fridays. And for our patrons, my apologies that the Around the Neighborhood is not out yet. All the stuff I was talking about earlier that has been kind of stressing me out. It's done, but I need time to upload it. So it'll be up for the patrons tonight. And then tomorrow, the Around the Neighborhood will be out for everybody else. And then tomorrow evening, the I Know You Fucking Lying will be up for the patrons. And then that will be up on Friday for everybody else. So that's just keeping you in the loop about all of that. So that should do it.
You do. Okay. Yeah, you got it.
So check out the Patreon, find the tier that works out for you. Thank you so much to everybody that donated the last little bit that came through. I just want to shout out to Matthew Reed. If that's the same Matthew Reed that I knew from the Showdown, I'm glad you're joining us now, man. Thank you for subscribing. And then Savage Hawkman also for subscribing. Thank you so much. We will be here next week before we get out of here for the holiday. So if anything changes, we'll be sure to let you know.
Bastard. You get to go and have fun and
have a holiday.
and have a holiday. What?
Dude, look, man. Look, as long as it's not a Jet Suite holiday.
You mean a Jet 2 holiday?
Jet 2
Did
holiday.
you notice those have stopped?
The what?
Did you notice that stopped?
Yeah, it kind of disappeared.
It just all of a sudden disappeared.
But that's the internet. Things just disappear sometimes.
But the Jet 2 holiday was the thing, bro.
It was the thing.
Every time you heard a Jet 2 holiday, both of us getting it.
Man, everybody loves a Jet 2 holiday. Bye, bitch.
Shit on Love Is Blind.
Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch.
I'm just still kind of shocked.
I
that
love
like
how I just randomly clicked on his private chat and was like, "What the fuck is he?" Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm just genuinely shocked that you cut the celebrity list hookup. You're just like so close, bro.
Hey man, listen. This bullshit you come up with is something of the mind of an evil, heinous individual.
I really am. I genuinely figured that you would be super excited to, just crush and like kill all the super celebrity pussy and hold funerals like this one.